Ladies and gentlemen, please stand. I'd like to call up Father Alexi Smith to lead us in the invocation.
Let us pray. O God of the selfless, God of the strong and of the brave, grant your loving care to the members of our police department who dedicate their lives to our safety and well-being, who have answered the call of honor, duty, and service, and protect them with your love. Guide them as they keep us safe. Hold them firmly in your care should danger come their way. Look particularly and favorably upon our new chief as he assumes the mantle of office. O Rock of Ages, stronghold and shelter, bless him with fortitude and resilience, insight and judgment, joy and health, security and well-being. May he continue to provide leadership and service which is both just and fair, ever striving to manifest the greater good not only within the department, but also within our entire community. May he not falter in the requisite exercise of his responsibilities, nor in his commitments to the men and women of our police department, nor to us, the residents and businessmen and women of our city. May he model for the members of our police department a passion for excellence and not just success, and strength and clarity of mind in making quick and difficult decisions. Most especially, may he manifest a sense of your abiding presence in whatever situation in which he may find himself. Bless his family and loved ones who generously share him with us. May your peace, which surpasses all understanding, be with him and with all the members and staff of our police department this afternoon and always. Amen.
Thank you, Father Alexi. Please stay standing for the posting of the colors by the El Segundo Police Department's Honor Guard, Sergeant Armando Rodriguez, Officer Brandon Mendoza, and Officer Michael Drohan. Everyone, please face the flag, put your hands over your hearts, and join me in the Pledge of Allegiance. Ready? Begin. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you. Please take a seat. I'd like to start the ceremony by introducing our elected officials that we have here today, starting with our mayor, Drew Boyles. Thank you. Mayor Pro Tem, Chris Pimentel. City Council Member, Carol Pertzik. City Council Member, Lance Drew. City Council Member Ryan Baldino. Our City Clerk, Tracy Weaver. And our City Treasurer, Matthew Robinson. Now please help me in welcoming a few of the visiting police chiefs that we have here with us today. All the chiefs in the audience that are here with us, could you please stand so that we can acknowledge you? Chiefs, thank you so much for coming today. Your show of support and your partnership is greatly appreciated. The mayor would like to start by saying a few words. Mayor Drew Boyles.
Thank you. Well, how about that honor guard? I love a good sharp left face. Chris, you can appreciate that as well, former military like myself. Thank you, Lieutenant Muir. Good afternoon. Welcome, everybody. Well, it's clear we picked the right guy. I don't think we've had a better turnout. No offense to our former Chief Bill, who's in the audience. Great turnout for yours too. But this is amazing. And in all seriousness, we take this job very seriously. We entrust our city manager to go through a rigorous selection process, pick the right person for the job. This is a very small city, 5.5 square miles, but Chiefs, it's the most important 5 square miles economically in Southern California. And we're blessed to have our own independent police and fire department, public works, library, you name it, it's ours, El Segundo. We take great pride in that. And so when we pick a chief of police to protect and serve our great city, the constituents, both the residents and business side, again, we take it very seriously. We're incredibly fortunate to have you here, Chief, with over 30 years experience. I'd be remiss if I didn't acknowledge Mayor Jim Butts, my good friend, who is working with you at Santa Monica Police Department, takes full credit for you being here right now. But he's in North Carolina. He couldn't be here. He's attending to some family matter. He wanted to be here as well, actually. You are joining a community that values integrity, compassion, and exclusivity. We're excited to work alongside you to address the unique needs and challenges of our great city. We know you're going to do a phenomenal job here, Chief. We're really happy to have you, and let's give him another warm welcome.
Now I'd like to call up our city manager, Darrell George.
Thank you, Mayor. Thank you, Lieutenant. I have the pleasure of saying a few words about our new chief. And today it is my great honor to share a little bit with you about our new police chief, Saul Rodriguez. I had to get the Saul. I called him when we were doing through the process, Saul, and I said, no, it's got to be Saul, so I'll get that right. Chief Rodriguez is a Southern California native, born in Santa Monica and raised in Culver City, where his parents still live today. Saul began his journey towards a law enforcement career in 1991 with the Los Angeles County Sheriff's Department, but had to resign due to an unexpected medical event. He eventually found his way back to law enforcement in 1995 when he was hired by the Los Angeles County MTA Police Department as a transit police officer. A few years later, in 1997, Chief Rodriguez lateral transferred to the Santa Monica Police Department, where he spent the next 27 years. Over the course of his impressive career, he worked various assignments to include operations, narcotics, patrol division, gang officer, criminal investigations, public information, the K-9 program, recruitment, training, budget management, executive oversight, and various special programs, including traffic enforcement and youth and homeless services. You can see when we looked at that resume, my goodness, so much experience and service. During that time, he received numerous awards and commendations and was consistently promoted through the ranks to captain, and now police chief for the city of El Segundo. Chief Rodriguez is a graduate of multiple leadership programs and holds a Bachelor of Science degree in Criminal Justice Management and a Master of Public Administration with a focus in public sector management and organizational leadership. Chief Rodriguez currently resides in Rancho Palos Verdes with his lovely fiancée, Dr. Noah Zakai, daughters Layla and Celine, and his son Rian. Chief Rodriguez also has 2 adult children, Vanessa and Noah. With Chief Rodriguez, the city has gained a leader with a proven track record for implementing effective policing policies, promoting accountability, and prioritizing community engagement. He is a true guardian of public safety, and I certainly look forward, as does the executive team and the City Council, to working together to continue protecting and enhancing the quality of life for everyone in El Segundo. Thank you for joining our team. Next, the City Clerk, Tracy Weaver, will administer the oath. Please step forward, Chief Rodriguez and our City Clerk.
Hold this or it'll fly away. All right, sir. Raise your right hand.
Am I looking at you? Looking at you, okay, got it.
All right. I,
I-
Saul Rodriguez,
I, Saul Rodriguez,
do solemnly swear
do solemnly swear
that I will support and defend the Constitution of the United States
that I will support and defend the Constitution of the United States
and the Constitution of the State of California
and the Constitution of the State of California
against all enemies, foreign and domestic,
against all enemies, foreign and domestic,
that I will bear true faith and allegiance
that I will bear true faith and allegiance
to the Constitution of the United States
to the Constitution of the United States
and the Constitution of the State of California,
and the Constitution of the State of California,
that I take this obligation freely
that I take this obligation freely
without any mental reservation or purpose of evasion,
without any mental reservation or purpose of evasion. Sorry, there's a lot.
That's a lot. Lots. And that I will well and faithfully discharge the duties
And that I will faithfully and honestly discharge the duties
upon which I'm about to enter.
upon which I'm about to enter.
Congratulations.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you, City Clerk. Congratulations, Chief Rodriguez. In a moment, I'll invite Chief Rodriguez's fiancée, Dr. Noah Zakai, as I present the Chief of Police badge and certificate of appointment. But first, I'd like to invite our dignitaries to present a couple of certificates that they have brought. Connor Plies from Senator Ben Allen's office, please join us, along with Melissa Ramoso from Assemblymember Al Marisucci's office, and Jesselyn Waldron from LA County Supervisor Holly Mitchell's office. If Jesselyn is here, I haven't seen her, but maybe. Please come up.
Hello, everybody. So growing up in El Segundo, I always knew that this was an exceptionally safe and family-friendly town. People even called it Mayberry. And I know that's due in no small part to the constant efforts of the El Segundo Police Department, which is why today I'm thankful to welcome a man of exceptional experience to become our new police chief. And I could tell by all the members of Santa Monica Police Department out there in the audience that he's very well respected. And so I'd like to present, on behalf of Senator Allen, this certificate of commendation.
Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Melissa Ramoso, District Director for State Assembly Member Al Marisucci, who couldn't be here because he's actually in Sacramento. But it's a great honor to be here in a city that I love, El Segundo. I'm a public official myself, but El Segundo is a second home, and I'm always here to support all of you, and the Assembly Member is so grateful for all the wonderful work that you do. I'd be remiss if I didn't say congratulations to outgoing Chief Bermudez. You look completely stress-free, and you know, good for you. But I'm here today on behalf of the Assembly member to congratulate the new chief in town, Chief Rodriguez. Assemblymember Almer Suchi is a former prosecutor with the California DOJ, and one of his top priorities is public safety. He's one of the first proponents to mitigate retail theft and also repeal Prop 47 and many others. So on behalf of Assembly member Almer Suchi, congratulations, Chief Rodriguez. It is not an easy feat to ensure that the residents of El Segundo are safe and feel safe, and that you ensure that you yourself, your team come home safe to your families every day. So Chief, thank you for stepping up to the plate, and the Assembly member commends you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Melissa. And now I have the honor of presenting the City of El Segundo's Certificate of Appointment. Dr. Sakai, please come up and be ready to pin the Chief of Police badge onto our new chief. Welcome. Okay, if I can read from the certificate. This is a certificate of appointment. This certifies that Saul Rodriguez is appointed to the rank of Chief of the El Segundo Police Department. Officers under his command shall obey his lawful orders, as he shall follow those of his superior, and he shall discharge his assigned duties to the best of his ability. This appointment shall be effective April 8th, 2024. Congratulations. Take a photo? Chief, let me just take one. Okay. Chief Rodriguez.
Wow. This is very humbling to look out and see the support that's here. I talked to Amanda earlier this morning. She's my assistant. Thank God she's here because she keeps me in a straight line. And we started talking and I was getting emotional as she started asking more questions because I did not, in my 29-year career, see myself being here, and I am. And I'm very thankful for that. I'd like to start off by thanking the city manager, Darryl George, for giving me this opportunity to work in this fabulous city. This is an amazing opportunity. When I first saw it available, I knew I was going to put my name in the hat. And I'm grateful to you, sir, for giving me this opportunity. I'd like to thank the city council here. The mayor, I think he had to leave, but I'm thankful for being part of this amazing city. There's a lot to cherish here. There's a lot going on in this city, and I look forward to working with you and making this the best city it can possibly be. My job is to protect our community, make it safe, and do everything I can to protect our department. I'm here to do that and carry on that mission. And Mayor Boyle's left, but to be part of the most important 5 square miles in all of Southern California. I did hear that part. That was extremely important, and I do agree with it. There's a lot going on in the city, and that's my job to do that. I take it seriously. I've been around for 29, 30 years. This will be my 4th department, and it's something that will be my last department. And my job to continue to carry the legacy that was started and been going on for some time, and taken over for Chief Bermudez here, who retired. And I do agree, he looks very comfortable, happy. The couple of weeks leading into him retiring, the biggest smile just kept growing. I'd like to thank you for your mentorship leading to this position, because as I was getting closer to starting, he was there for me. He said, whenever you need anything, just call me. Even as he retired, he said the same thing. That says a lot to the dedication that he had for this organization and for this city. So thank you, sir, for being there and being that model for me to follow. Thank you so much. So I have to put on my glasses because there's stuff that I have to make sure I mention, so this will be something. It's not really a speech because as I was talking to my fiance here, I said, if I say a speech, it's not going to be from the heart. And for those who know me, I speak better from the heart than it is from something scripted. I see my old partners here laughing, and they want to just keep laughing at me because they've worked with me for so long, and they're just like, okay, let it loose. So I'll try my best to keep it as straight and narrow as I can. And I want to say, start off by thanking my family. This would not have started if it wasn't for my mom and dad, Elpidio and Lupe. It was in the script, but I don't think the city manager would have been able to pronounce Elpidio. That's a really hard name to pronounce. My brother and I, Hector, who's over here, laugh about it all the time. Thank God we weren't juniors, because it would have been very difficult for us to get past that. But my legacy to get where I'm at today started with my mom and dad. They were the true role models for me. The father's here. I told him before, I went to Catholic school for 12 years, and that set the model for me as a human being to be respectful and caring for people out in public. And that's where it comes from, is from the hard work and dedication that's here. When I was asked earlier today, are you a person who likes attention and likes these kind of things? I said, well, I think it's important for my family to be here, for those that are here to understand what importance I take this for, and it's more for my father to see and my mom to see the accomplishments that I've made because of them. For that, I tell them, gracias por su apoyo, which means thank you for your support, por todos los años, all the years of support that they've been there for me. I can tell you I would not be here if it wasn't without them. And then I look at my brother, who has given me a hard time in the profession, but I know he's always supported me. He's that guy who always keeps me on the straight line, much like Amanda, but my brother does it at home. He'll always tell me the truth of what he is, and I see my nephew pointing at him. It's the truth. And my sister-in-law is here. She's been in my life for a very, very long time, and thank you for being here. My fiance and her daughters are amazing young ladies. I look forward to our life together moving forward. And then my little guy, Rion, who's saying, are you almost done, Dad? Can we move on already? And he's over there in the corner. Now he's laughing. He heard his name. But that's the joy. And then my son, Noah, who's here. He's 24 years old, currently works at HBO. Look out for his name. He's going to write a script here real soon that's going to get caught soon. So, yeah, he's smiling there. But he was there for me throughout the whole career. And I've said this before. I know when I started law enforcement based on how old my oldest daughter is. She's 29 years old. She's in New York, and I started literally 3 days after she was born. So she's an amazing young lady. She couldn't be here, obviously, because she's up in New York now. So I thank them for the countless number of times they have been there for me, my family, my fiance, again, who pushed me to take this position. Initially, I was talking to her about it. She said, go for it. I think it's for you. And all along the way, she said, you're going to get it. And thank you, baby, I'm here. So we're here, we're talking about it, and I'm grateful for that opportunity to be here. Let me talk a little bit about my journey to police work. So never thought I was going to be a law enforcement officer. Never had many family members who were in it, except for a retired officer who's back there, my cousin Oscar Flores, who retired from Santa Monica PD a few months ago. But other than that, there's no family members that are in the profession. Just kind of fell into it. Then I found myself in the LA County Sheriff's Department in their training academy, and literally 2 weeks before I was getting ready to graduate, I suffered a seizure, grand mal seizure. And for unknown reasons, what happened, I was forced to resign. And that took me to a journey where I didn't think police work was for me. And then eventually I got hired by MTA PD, and I see there's two partners who work there that are here. Glenn Noya, who works at Da Vinci School, he does their security over there, the head of security there, and then Miguel Rodriguez, who's a former officer, retired from or still working for Santa Monica. Sorry, I misspoke. He's getting close to retiring. But we all worked at MTA PD together. But before I got to work with these gentlemen, I was almost going to get fired. I was in the program where you're in the training program. They put you what they call the hardest FTO possible, to where they're going to kind of try to terminate you. So I spent a little time wondering, is this profession for me? And I almost quit multiple times. Multiple times I looked at the profession. I said, this isn't what I signed up for. But then I found my way. I found people like Glenn, people like Miguel, people that are here to serve the communities they work in. Law enforcement is a very noble profession. As you can see by the show of support from other departments here, from my colleagues that I work with in Santa Monica, it's a family. We say we're family, and we can see it by the showing that you see here. I did not think, again, I would be here, and throughout each promotional rank that I took, every step I took, I was just like, okay, I think it's time to take the next step. And as I take the next step, I've said this many times before, I've never changed. It's my role changes, my responsibility changes. That you stay true to your heart and who you are, that's what's more important to me. And you carry out the mission that's important to this organization. So that's very valuable to me. If I say anything about what I've been through quite a few things in my profession and in my life. So all the time, I just have that support from family, and I get up and I keep going. So Derek is laughing over here, the deputy chief from Santa Monica, because we've had a lot of conversations about this. He says we are gritty men and ruggedly handsome. I do agree with you, Derek. I do agree, brother. Thank you very much. He's been a good friend of mine for many, many years. We've had a lot of debates about work, but as I get to know my command staff here, you'll find that we can debate, we can disagree, but that's good. At the end of the day, what we're going to do is go out and have lunch again, because that's over with. We need to get to what we need to get our mission accomplished, and move forward. And that happens by having people who are willing to think outside the box, take risks, as was discussed recently at our strategic planning meeting, and do what's right for the community. I don't have all the answers, but I do know enough to get us in the right direction. So I'm really looking forward to this opportunity. So let me talk a little bit about the family I came from, the Santa Monica PD family. As you can tell, there's quite a few of them here. 27 years there. I've been through, my children were here, my daughter's not here, but again, that's a lot of life, a lot of things I went through. We've been through a lot together. The family that's here is something that is important to me. Recently, God rest his soul, there was a lieutenant who took his life from Santa Monica PD. He had retired, Lieutenant Steve Heineman, God bless him. He was a mentor of mine, and we were at the funeral service for him, and one of the sergeants came up to me and said, hey man, you going to Santa Monica is a tribute to everybody here, and the pride that they have in knowing that I left the organization to be the chief of police at another amazing city is something that they carry a lot of pride with. And that's important. And I'd like to thank all of you from Santa Monica PD that took the time out to come here and recognize the accomplishment that I have here. Thank you so much. I appreciate you all. You've dealt with me for 27 years, and they're looking at me like, God damn, thank God he left. But I joke, but it's been a pleasure. And Chief Batista, thank you for your support as well. I don't know who's policing Santa Monica right now, but I'd like to thank you. And I think this is the safest city in all of Southern California right now. There's police cars everywhere. Thank you for the support. As Mayor Boyles mentioned, Chief Butts, former Chief Butts, now mayor of the city of Inglewood, he takes pride in knowing all the chiefs that have come from his additional leadership when he was there for 17 years. I'd like to recognize a few of those that are here. You have one of my biggest mentors that has been with me since I was an officer. He was then a sergeant. His name is Chief Wendell Shirley from Bellevue, Washington. He's in the back. He's standing up there. He was there with me from the very beginning, former Santa Monica captain. He retired and left. And then I have a former captain from Santa Monica, also Chief Robert Almada. He's a chief at Lacey in Washington. He came all the way from Washington. And then we have Chief Darrell Lowe, who's sitting in the front here, or in the 4 rows back next to retired Chief Bermudez. He is the chief at Redmond PD in Washington. And then I have Chief Federico. Where did he go? He's the chief at Port Hueneme. He's in the back there. So currently there are 5 sitting chiefs from the city of Santa Monica that have left. That says a lot to the talent that's being produced out of there, and that talent is going to be shown here for the city of El Segundo. I look forward to doing that. To the El Segundo community, my job is this: to serve and protect you all, to do everything I can to make sure that you know that our officers are there to do the right thing. That's the main goal. And that you feel comfortable as a community to come to my officers at any point and at any time to say, we are here to help you, no matter what it may be. My job is to continue to protect the culture of the organization and make sure that we do the right thing. As I've been told before, we're not going to get it right all the time, but we're going to damn sure try to get it right all the time. When we do make mistakes, we learn from it and we get better. So for the City of El Segundo, again, I promised and vow to be there for you and support whatever needs you may have. And finally, to the El Segundo PD, my new family, I'd like to start off by thanking my captains. Captain Ryan Danowitz, he and I met a few years ago, and when this opportunity came and I saw it, the first person I called was him. And he told me what I needed to do to be here. Now I'm here. Thank you, sir. Thank you to Captain Gil Sanchez. Been with us for 4 or 5 months, lateraled from Hawthorne PD. He's a very experienced person, and I'm looking forward to working with him. The rest of my command staff that's here, I've got Lieutenant Atkins, Lieutenant Muir is here. I have Lieutenant McEnroe. I think he's here somewhere, but I didn't see him. There he is. That hand went up. He did a phenomenal job yesterday, council meeting, presenting some of the concerns here in the city. Thank you, sir. I have Lieutenant Sustoni, who's away on vacation in Italy. So he'll be gone for a little while. So I hope he's enjoying his siesta and having some wine. But these are part of the organization that are very important to me, to the men and women, both professional and sworn staff of the City of El Segundo PD. My job is to do everything I can to protect you, to provide you everything that you need to be successful, and to ensure that your quality of life here at the El Segundo Police Department is the best it possibly can be. I'll guarantee you this, you're going to find that I'm always going to be open and available to you, and I will listen. I will listen. I will implore upon my staff to listen to everything that we are doing out here to ensure that we carry out the mission that is to remain safe at all times and that we do what's right. I failed to mention a few people that were here. I looked at the crowd and I saw retired Lieutenant P.J. Guida, another big mentor of mine, a brother that's been there for a very long time. He left and worked at LA Impact for a long time. I think some people know him here. Thank you, brother, for being there for me. He was there when I was a young officer and been there the entire time. Let's go. Yeah, that's right, man. That's right. I'm going long here, so I'm going to cut it short. My little guy he's still hanging in there, but he's still here. I don't know if he knows that Daddy's still talking, but I would end with this. I see my fiance's looking at me like, okay, you're still rambling and you're going on, but you know, this does not come with. I have a lot of pride in what I've accomplished here. And it comes from all of these folks that have worked with me in the past, my family, my fiance, my son, my daughters. I have a lot of pride in what I've done. And I'm thankful for your presence here. And I promise I will do the best job I possibly can. And if I get it wrong, I'm going to learn from it. I'm going to get better. And we'll do everything we can to protect this city and continue to make it the best city that it possibly can be. Not only in Southern California, but in this country, to protect this city the right way. And I'd also like to thank our department heads who are going to be dealing with me for the next couple of years. And you'll find that I'm open-minded and I like to hear from people, and I may give you a hard time from here to here. I see Chief Batista's laughing because some of them have dealt with it, but it's all for the good, because we're all trying to get to the right cause, to do what's right for this city and to do what's right for our community. We're public servants, and that's what we're here to do. So I'll end it at that, and I'd like to say once again, thank you all for being here. And from the bottom of my heart, I can't tell you how humble I am about being here in my new opportunity and my job. And I wish you the best. And I think initially I was told that I was supposed to tell people that it's over. And Amanda's telling me, no. And I would be remiss if I didn't say thank you to Amanda for putting this together. It's a lot of work that this leads to. As I mentioned earlier, she's the one who keeps me in a straight line. And retired Chief Bermudez is looking like, yeah, you're right. Hold on to her. But she is amazing. Thank you, Amanda, for doing everything that you've done. And I really, really look forward to working with you. So thank you. Thank you.
Chief Rodriguez, on behalf of all the men and women of the El Segundo Police Department, we are honored, we're proud, and we're extremely excited for you to lead us into the future. And we're excited to start our future together.
Thank you.
Chief,
thank you, sir.
One more round of applause for Chief Saul Rodriguez. Yes. Everyone, this concludes the ceremony. We're going to have some snacks right over there, coffee and cookies, so please join us. Thank you so much, everyone, for coming. Thank you.